Metal Gear Solid 4. Yes! Let's do that shit. War has changed. Metal Gear Solid 4 qui est sorti en 2008 si je me trompe pas. La pochette site. C'est écrit petit. Ouais, 2008. Qui est un des premiers jeux de PS3 à avoir été publié en Full HD 1080p. La plupart des jeux, c'est pas 90-95% des jeux de PS3 au début, c'était tout du 720p. Celle-là, c'est vraiment un des premiers à avoir fait Full HD. Qui devait être une exigence de Kojima, j'imagine. Ça me surprendrait pas, là. Oh yeah. New game. Là, il y a deux modes normales. Pour les joueurs qui n'aiment pas la facilité. Mon jeu est en français, je sais pas pourquoi. Je pourrais le mettre en anglais. Si tu passes ma con... Ok, paramètres de langue, on va mettre ça en anglais. Yes. Naked Snake. For players who don't like it too easy, alright. Puis solid normal for players who are skilled at action game, normal setting for Europe and North America. Fait que c'est quoi la différence entre les deux? J'imagine que le naked, tu commences avec aucun item, genre, je sais pas trop. Je vais faire le mode normal. What the fuck is that?
When he was in boot camp, sweating off pounds and building muscle on army time. Call now, and this one-of-a-kind weight loss program can be yours.
Beautiful people looking really good.
Toning technique perfect for every body type, every shape, every schedule. Dreaming of the perfect toned, muscular body? The sergeant will get you the results you want fast.
Yeah, keep it going, keep it going. Stay strong. That's it, that's it. Strong. Keep on working, keep on working. Let's go, this is what it is. We're gonna do it, let's go.
Call within the next 10 minutes and get 2 free nanopacks.
Nano's got me where I am today. You guys better take your vitamins.
After the baby,
Metabolism
I
is
couldn't
myth.
look at myself in the mirror. I gained weight and just couldn't shed the pounds. I didn't like how I looked, so naturally, I didn't like my baby. My own baby. I was uncomfortable around my friends, not to mention my husband. My own husband. Now, he can't keep his eyes off me. Va-va-voom.
Believe me, Nano machine.
I look and feel better than I did in high school, and that's saying a lot. I was a fox. Meow. I saw results the first week I started the program. Everybody started noticing, saying, Michelle, you look great. You know, what's your secret? Well, recruit workout's not a secret. And you know, I've never felt better in my life. Thanks, Sarge.
Getting good.
Stop making excuses and start making changes today. Pick up the phone and order the drill sergeant's recruit workout now. Don't wait. This is a limited time offer only.
Make sure you stay hydrated and load up on Nano.
Ok, peut-être que je me rappelais pas pantoute de ça.
Call now.
You guys better take your vitamins.
Je me rappelais pas
Do
pantoute.
you like what you see outside your window? Will you ever respect the face in your mirror? Will your children thank you for the sacrifices you're about to make? Our mission is to hear you say yes. Perfecting the world through conquest of technology. protecting civilian contingent through strategic combat solutions. Werewolf. Evolution. Reinvented.
Well, that was fucked up.
Changed. It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine. War has changed. ID tag soldiers carry ID tagged weapons, use ID tag gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control, information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything is monitored and kept under control. Has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield controls history. War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
Ces graphiques-là en 2008, c'était fou raide. Ça look encore bien. Le premier jeu de Metal Gear qu'on pouvait se croucher puis marcher en étant crouché. Ah, c'est que ça faisait du bien.
Try going under it.
Il me laisse même pas le temps de regarder, putain. Oh shit, weapon acquire. Encore sans aller. Je suis un nostalgique, ben. Si tu le dis, j'ai fait Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, j'ai fini le 3 hier, puis là je fais le 4. On peut appeler ça nostalgique. Je viens juste de commencer celui-là, là. Ça fait 15 minutes que je joue. Puis le 4 c'est mon préféré en plus. T'es plus capable de quoi? Oh shit. Tu sais, mettons, Metal Gear Solid 4, c'est pas si lointain que ça, là. C'est encore super jouable. Des vieux jeux qui ont mal vieilli, mettons. Là. y en a plein qui sont encore le fun à jouer. Là. Ouais, les visuels, c'est clair. Ah ouais! Ah, c'est clair, surtout si tu joues sur une TV à côté, comme avec un adapteur proposé à la TV, ça fait tellement pas une bonne job, là, c'est dégueulasse. Si jamais tu veux jouer genre ça dépend que c'est mal vieilli, là, que ça soit les graphiques ou les couleurs. Ça prend une TV cathodique, là, tu vas avoir les meilleures chances. TV cathodique avec tout ce que tu veux. Ouais, exact. TV cathodique. Is that better? No place for Ideo. C'est-tu mieux de même le son? Hein? J'essaye tout le temps de balancer pour avoir le feedback de ma TV. Hein. Thank you. Metal Gear Solid 4. Slip Kid. Il doit pas avoir fini de travailler encore. J'ai fait une image sur la page. J'ai une page Facebook où Chang Taiga, là, je mets genre des. Il y a le stream, là, mais je mets des Photoshop souvent des affaires de même. Là. J'ai fait une photo pour le. C'est la fête à Smash aujourd'hui, là. 2 ans de Smash. J'ai fait un Photoshop. Là. Tu checkeras ça sur Facebook. Là. Peut-être bien jouer à soir avec Slip Kid après le training. Là. Vers 8h30, 9h peut-être. Checker ça. Ouais. Hier, on a joué un peu, mais ça laguait pas mal, c'est de la merde. Sérieux, si le prochain bonhomme dans Smash, man, c'est un perso de Fortnite, comme tu dis, là. Ben, je pète la coche, là. 3 jours plus tôt. Ming Ming, je m'en calissais. Steve, je trouvais que c'était la pire merde, là. S'ils mettent un bonhomme de Fortnite, genre, je me tue. Flashback.
Snake.
Non, oui, tout le monde. Un autre Pokémon, un autre Donkey Kong, un autre Mario, un autre. Peu importe, c'est un autre Star Fox.
Got an old
Il y a
friend
tellement de
waiting.
possibilités. Rayman, Crash, Spyro, n'importe quoi, c'ti.
The test
Un autre
results.
bonhomme de Metal Gear, whatever.
Proteome analysis was positive. But the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
So,
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed,
Ouais.
I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah. Snake, let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox die.
You're right. But we don't know where
Hashtag
Naomi
fuck
is.
Steve.
Naomi.
Naomi. T'as-tu déjà joué un peu à Metal Gear?
Ah, Snake.
Colonel. Good to see you.
Non, pas en tout, calice, man.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN
Tu devrais-
Security Council. The analysis
Ben, il y a
and
le
assessment
5 là, qui est
staff of
sorti
the
en
PNC
2015, je pense.
oversight and inspection
Puis pour de ça, c'est
Yeah,
fini.
I
Là.
remember
Hideo
the
Kojima, il est plus avec
resolution
Konami,
passed a few
puis
years
ça a
ago.
chié, puis tout.
Snake
Metal Gear Solid, c'est pas mal
came
fini. Là.
across some information in my work.
Ben, c'est un classique. Là. Le 1 au PS1, genre, tu sais, faut que tu le fasses, là, pas le choix. Là. Le 4, man,
Middle
c'est mon
East.
préféré. Là. Celui-là que je suis en train de faire, là, il est malade. Là. Qu'est-ce que c'est bon.
I'll explain along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Jamais eu de PlayStation. Ah ben, ça, c'est
Liquid's
fucked
made
up.
his move.
Ça, c'est
We
fucked up.
found him.
Liquid.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war zone. Track him down.
Il les avait au Xbox aussi. Le 5 est sorti sur Xbox. Le 4, je pense, par exemple, il est pas sorti sur Xbox, mais le 3, il est sorti. Je sais qu'il y a le 3 en tout cas, puis il y a le 5 là. Ouais, c'est sûr que s'il y a bien une raison d'avoir un Xbox, c'est pour jouer à Halo, là, évidemment. Là.
Only 2 eggs today? Holidays must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0, 1, 3, 3, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 4, 6, 6, 5.
Ouais, Assassin's Creed dans le temps, c'était bon. Là. T'es rendu maso à cette heure? Liquid Sun.
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons. Officially designated Irving by the US military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay.
Hulk
Got
Hogan.
it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you
Ouais,
there.
ça c'est Old Snake, là. Il est vieux dans celle-là parce que il y a genre un vieillissement accéléré parce que c'est un clone qui vient d'un projet gouvernemental, mais Metal Gear, c'est genre calissement compliqué, là. Je pourrais t'expliquer toute l'histoire, là, mais c'est que c'est compliqué, là. Alright. Je sais pas si je peux rentrer ici. Non. La caméra est un petit peu trop sensible.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
Ouais, les playthroughs de jeux rétro de même, je les enregistre pendant que j'ai fait, genre pendant que j'ai stream, puis après ça, je les mets sur YouTube. Comme ça me fait comme une banque de données de playthroughs de jeux rétro. Là. Surtout ceux-là que j'aime bien. Là. Je m'habitue au contrôle. Dans toutes les Metal Gear, les contrôles ils se ressemblent, mais ils sont pas tout à fait pareils. Hein. Fait qu'il faut crissement que tu t'ajustes au début du jeu tout le temps. Tu vas repogner à la touch. Je suis en train de me faire péter. Hein. La bonne affaire. Il se fait péter comme un esti de noob. Faut quand même être là, se cacher ça. Calisse.
Where'd he go? HQ, come in. What happened?
Ah ouais, dans le casier classique.
Support unit, confirm their status. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Bah lui. Bye. Mal au dos, esti. Crise de vieux pépère. Trop de stress. Dans celle-là, ouais, c'est vrai. T'as de la musique de toutes les Metal Gear. T'as de la musique originale. T'as même des podcasts. Tu peux écouter les podcasts pendant que t'es sur le battlefield.
Recorded at Konami.
Comme il y a un truc pour rouler plus vite que ça. Bon. On va continuer.
This is HQ. All clear. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Là, j'ai plus de stamina, mon stress est au max. Pas ça. Cigarette. Essayer de trouver des items. Regain. Ok. Pour remonter à stamina, faut juste que tu baisses le stress. Je suis pas là, je suis pas là.
Who was that?
Hi, ça a passé proche. Station en passant.
What the?
Ni vu ni connu. Dans ce jeu-là, ce qui arrive souvent et tout, c'est que t'as des espaces assez grands quand même. Asti, je me trompe tout le temps de piton qui est corps à corps là-bas. Tabarnak, d'accord. T'as des espaces assez grands, mais tu peux pas les explorer tant que ça. Là. Tu vas aller straight to the point. Tu veux pas te faire niquer, fait que... Essaye d'explorer pour pogner plus d'affaires que tu peux, mais en même temps...
We got a hostile!
Oh shit, oui, eh oui. Laissez faire.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Is he there? What's going on?
Freeze.
Where'd he go? It's the enemy! I heard gunfire!
Hey, il y a dans du monde!
This is HQ.
Oui, debout.
On enemy! Send backup!
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Snake!
Ça va mal.
Snake!
Voyons! Qui c'est qui m'a vu, police? Je spawn, esti, j'arrive dans le bac du gars, man, tout de suite, je me fais voir par quelqu'un qui est... Je sais crissement pas où, what the fuck? J'étais fucking rendu en plus tantôt, j'aurais pas dû revirer de bord. Mon problème, c'est que là, je sais pas comment grabber le monde par en arrière. Je sais pas si je peux checker dans les options. Hein. Checker dans le manuel d'instruction. Là. Faire des take-out genre discrètement. Là.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Who was that?
Me, Snake. Snake, it's me.
Huh? Otacon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like Rex.
Just like Rex. What the hell?
But this gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies. Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also switch it over to light amplifying night vision.
The rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their own turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go. Like this. I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the solid eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Snake, it's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an alternate route. Follow the mark on your radar.
Go, go, go!
Weapons are locked. Can't use them. If only there was some way to... It's pretty dark in there. Switch the solid eye to night vision mode.
It's pretty dark. On voit bien, je trouve. Whoops. Whoopsie. iPod music, Theme of Terror.
Anybody there? What's going on? What? What's wrong? The enemy's here!
Oh. Il m'a donc bien vu, genre, weird. Boom, ba, bow, dow. Le petit singe à Drebin.
Pretty sweet, huh? Oh, hold it. Watch where you pointing that thing.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. Voila.
You're not with the militia, and you're not PMC.
I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all sizes. But there's no need to worry, because all my shit's been laundered.
Laundered?
You see, I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods. Then you can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin.
Drebin?
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you?
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally. Me, I'm Drebin number 893. You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me. Consider it a welcome gift. Take it. The M4. The official carbine model used by the U.S. Army, developed from the M16 service rifle. This one's a top-of-the-line model, real popular with the big PMCs. High precision, not like that government-issue shit. It's, free-floating, of course. Relax, that barrel's clean.
Is the hider CQC compatible?
The beauty of this sucker is that it's got a lot of customizable parts. Change it up the way you want to meet your everyday needs.
Flip-up sight, rail system. Not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, I get a lot of noobs around here. And if you need them, I got a wide selection of aftermarket parts as well.
The frame's pretty rigid. No rattle.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
I can't pull the trigger.
Really? That's weird.
What's weird?
Wait, I got it. I bet you're using an older generation of nanomachines.
Older generation?
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who are you?
Whoa. Slow down. My day job's working at AT Security. I'm in charge of production control. So I get my hands on all the ID chips before they're even registered. Have a sip. It's a side of AT the public don't see. From the looks of it, you ain't with any state army. But you ain't exactly green, neither. You've got last-gen nanomachines. So I'm guessing former U.S. Army. I don't know what you're here for. But you want to be well-equipped, am I right? So, Can we talk business or what? You won't regret it.
What's your take on him, Otacon?
I don't particularly like the guy, but it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns. Sonny's been doing a little sleuthing for us. Drebin, a well-known gun launderer in war economy circles. He's a businessman who deals mainly in selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia, the Balkans, Lebanon, Darfur, Chechnya, Timor, Peru, the Punjab, Kashmir, Colombia. This guy really gets around.
How's he pull it off, anyway?
You can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a counterfeit version. This enables you to bypass the ID recognition process and use the gun. The problem is that there's still a record of the chip being replaced on the system side. Drebin's an employee of AT Security. He must have connections on the inside erasing records for him.
You think the Patriots are involved somehow?
I'm not so sure. If the Patriots were running the system from behind the scenes, then a weasel like Drebin would be a real pain in their collective ass.
Can he be trusted?
Remember, Drebin's a green collar. He makes his living off the war economy. He doesn't let emotions get in the way of business, and he never gets his own hands dirty. The only thing he trusts is money. I share your concern, but what if we keep him at arm's length? Use him only to get intel and the supplies we need. Keep it strictly business.
All right.
So, we ready to make a deal or what? Okay then, let's talk business. This is a war zone. There's product coming in here by the truckload. And you'll be picking up a lot of guns in the field, I'm sure. Whatever guns you don't need, I'll take and buy them off you. That'll earn you points you can cash in for service.
Like what?
I'll launder your ID guns, no more locks. And I can also sell you the guns I've got in stock. Let me show you. To ensure you can use non-ID guns, I'm gonna have to suppress the old nanomachines you got in you. Otherwise, they'll interfere with the system. Here, stick yourself with this. It's full of suppressor nanomachines. Relax, it won't hurt. You're scared of needles or something? See? No sweat. Now you can use non-ID guns, no problem. Hey, be nice to our guest. Step outside. Boo. There you see? No problem. From now on, when you pick up an ID gun that says lock, you just let me know. You name it, I can launder it. Of course, it'll cost you. The going rate depends on the war price at the time. Man, I gotta give this shit a rest.
Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
You might say that. What with the war economy and all, and the system clamping down on things. System codes are the law now, and control's essentially absolute. paving the way for fat profits, if you're willing to bend the law. Demand keeps on growing thanks to the war economy. I sell ID guns to the PMCs and state armies, and naked guns to terrorist groups and paramilitaries. And these ID guns can't be sold on the black market. System's practically a license for us arms dealers to print money. Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big and bloated. And the fatter the PMCs get, the line between civilian and soldier is gonna get real blurry. Sooner or later, the whole damn human race is gonna be green collars. More like we're all gonna be fighting proxy wars. But hey, this war economy puts the food on my table. You're a green collar too, aren't you? Yeah, it's in your eyes. You've seen a lot of combat.
What makes you think you know me?
Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm the same way. I grew up here too. I got no interest in the outside world. All right then. If you need me, holla. We specialize in speedy service. Catch my drift? I have you.
I know what you're thinking, but Drebin does have a point. The world depends on war, on the war economy. Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon, you and Drebin both mentioned something about a war price earlier. What did you mean by that?
It's a kind of market price, one that fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production, distribution, and energy supply networks that support them. It's been growing by leaps and bounds, and investors are really starting to take notice. As the fighting in any given area becomes increasingly intense and prolonged, the war price goes up. No doubt Drebin's rates are linked to that war price. The longer and bloodier a battle becomes, the higher service prices are going to get. To put it another way, the quieter things are, the better the bargains. Snake, we'll use the Mark II to deal with Drebin from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery boy, connect you with it. I'm adding a Drebin menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to Drebin. Any ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words, you keep the ammo, and the weapon itself gets traded to Drebin for points.
I see.
You can then use the points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds good.
We should assume Drebin has other agents collecting guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance green collars who collect weapons in exchange for services?
Guess I'll have to rely on him for now.
Okay. Now go meet up with our informants, Rat Patrol.
Alright.
Snake, hurry and get to the rendezvous point with our informants. First, you'll have to get to the other side of that collapsed building. The only way across is straight through.
Let's save. Alright. See you in the next one.